All right, this is another bonus quick review for the quiz, if you chose to do this. So use the graphing method. So remember, we have here y equals mx plus b. So our y-intercept is 3, b, and we have a slope of up 1, right 4. Down 1, left 4. And then we just draw our line through those points. Alright? Now, for this one, you have two choices. You can do the cover method, or this easily moves over here to become y equals 2x minus 4. Minus 4 is my y-intercept, and my slope is up 2, right 1. Up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, and there's my point of intersection, I believe. So I believe it is at 4, 4. I double check by plugging that in. I'm just going to plug it into y equals 1/4 times 4 plus 3. That's 1 plus 3. Oh, this should be a 4 here. So 4 equals 1 plus 3. Check. And the second one here, 4 equals 2 times 4 minus 4. So 4 equals 8 minus 4. Check. So this point is valid. Substitution. This is my best bet. I want to get x by itself. Now I can either move the 2y and divide by -1, or I can do a double switch and move this over here to become positive, and move this over here to become negative. That's what I'm going to do. X equals 2y minus 21. I'm going to substitute that in right there. So 7 parentheses, don't forget the parentheses, minus 21 plus 2y equals -19. So I get 14y minus 147 plus 2y equals -19. 14 plus 2 is 16y. And if I add 147 to both sides, I get 128. And when I divide by 16, I get y is 8. Now I plug that in either equation, doesn't matter. I'm going to plug it in at x equals 2 times y minus 21. So right here, 2 times 8 is 16. 16 minus 21 is -5. So x is -5. But I'm not done. I must write it as a point. -5, 8. And if you plug both of those in and check them, you will get the correct answer. You can also remember, use a matrix to check these. So you can plug it into a matrix, a 2 by 3, remember, 2 rows, 3 columns, 7, 2, -19, and -1, 2, 21. When you plug this in your calculator, you'll get 1, 0, 0, 1, and you'll get -5, 8, or 8. So you can always check it also by doing a matrix. This is going to set up very easily for substitution. So 4 times 13 in parentheses plus y, don't forget that, plus 2y equals 10. Distribute by 4, I get 52 plus 4y plus another 2y equals 10. So 6y right here. And if I subtract 42, I get equals -42. Divide by 6, y is -7. Well, I put this in right there. 13 minus 7 is 6. So x is 6. 6, comma, -7 is my answer. I can plug it back in and verify, and it works out. Or or I can plug it into a matrix, and it works out. Solve using elimination. First off, I have to get this all cleaned up. This needs to move over here. This needs to move over here. So the 4x, negative 4x becomes positive, and the negative 9 becomes positive. I also need to move this 9y over here. So I have negative 11x minus 9y equals negative 20. Now that it's set up, I can choose to cancel my x's with 44, negative 44, or my y's with 45 and negative 45. I'm going to go with 44, negative 44. Multiply this by 11, I'll get 44. This will give me negative 44. So I have 44x plus 55y equals 99. And I have negative 44x minus 36y equals negative 80. Cancel. 55 minus 36 gives me 19y. 99 minus 80 is 19. So y is 1. I plug y back in, I get x is 1. Again, I'm not done yet, especially writing a 2, until I write it as a point, 1 comma 1. Okay, everything here is lined up. I have a negative x and a positive 6x. So if I just multiply this by 6, I'll move the 6x minus 12y equals 24 over here. I'm going to distribute my 6 and get negative 6x, negative 36y equals 24. I get negative 48y equals positive 48. Therefore, y is negative 1. If I plug negative 1 in for y, I will get x is 2. 2, negative 1. Again, this would be very easy as a matrix. 6, negative 12, 24. And negative 1, negative 6, 4. Plug that into your calculator. More practice, the better. You'll get 2, negative 1 in the right column. All right, Brenda's selling tickets to the musical. We have senior citizens and child. So I'm going to go in order. X is going to be my senior citizen, and Y is going to be my child. So on the first day, 3 senior citizens plus 9 children for a total of $75. On the second day, 8 senior citizen plus 5 child for $67. Again, you can use any method here. I would not do substitution. I would do elimination or matrix. Matrix would be very easy here. 3, 9, 75. 8, 5, 67. Plug that in your matrix, and you'll get 1, 0, 4, 0, 1, 7. Therefore, here's your answer. 4 senior citizen and 7 child. Where's the money? If you're going to do it as elimination, you pick x 24, negative 24, y 45, negative 45. I'll do it with 45, negative 45. So 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 9 is 45. And 75 times 5 is 375. Negative 9 would be negative 72. X minus 45y equals negative 603. This gives me negative 57x equals negative 228. divide x is 4. Plug it back in, you get your 7. So $4 per senior, $7 per child. Okay, on your paper, this line is missing, and it starts with the second event was charged $21.75. How much is Shelly's fee? That's from an old question, didn't get deleted. So this is what it's actually asking on your paper. So again, these problems are really easy. You have your fee just to get the truck, and then your per mile fee. So it always says it the same way. You have to pay a fee to rent the truck, and you went 121 miles at a certain charge, and it cost you $80. You rented the truck, you drove 43 miles at a certain charge, and it cost you 41. These are really easy as a matrix, very easy. It'd be 1, 121, and 80, and 1, 43, and 41. But it's also really easy as a elimination problem, because all you do is multiply one of these by -1, and the x's cancel. I always go with the smaller one. So you can technically rewrite this and do that, and rewrite it down below, or you can just go negative, negative, negative. That's simple, and add right here. The x's cancel. This is 78y equals 39. So y is 1/2. So that means 50 cents per mile. And then if you plug 1/2 in for y, you'll get x is 19.5, which means it's $19.50 to rent the truck. Again, if you would have done the matrix, you would have gotten 1, 0, 19.5, and 0, 1.5. Okay, you're going to use the matrix on this one. So always show your augmented matrix, which is 6, -1, 3, -9. 5, 5, -5, 20. 3, -1, 4, -5. Go to the matrix, go over to edit. And now this time we have 1, 2, 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. So it's a 3 by 4. So we do 3, enter, 4, enter. And now we just enter our numbers. 6, -1, 3, -9. 5, 5, -5, and 20. 3, -1, 4, -5. Now, a very important step here. Remember, you must do second quit. And then go back into matrix, go over to math, go up to RREF, enter, and then go back to matrix and tell it 1A. We have our nice diagonal pattern of our ones, and we have -1, 6, 1. -1, 6, 1. Now, we can't leave it like that. Remember, we must write it as a point in space. X, Y, Z. Okay, for this one, remember I said rewrite it like this. And start off by writing that first. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Or in this case, y. Now all we're going to do is fill them in one at a time. So I'm going to put my x in. A, -2 squared plus b, why put that in parentheses? -2 squared plus b, -2 plus c equals my y of 22. Now, this is going to become my coefficient. -2 squared is 4a. This becomes my coefficient of b, -2b. C is always going to be 1, 1c, and 22. And like I said, then you put a box around it. Go to the second one. A1 squared plus b1 plus c equals 1. So that's 1a plus 1b plus 1c equals 1. Then I put in 3. A 3 squared plus b 3 plus c equals my y of 7. So that's 3 squared is 9a, 3b, 1c, 7. So my augmented matrix is going to be 4, -2, 1, 22. 1, 1, 1, 1, 9, 3, 1, 7. Pull up my calculator. Go back into matrix. Go back over to edit. It's 3 by 4. So I put a 4, -2, 1, 22. And this is easy. 1, 1, 1, 1. And then 9, 3, 1, 7. Quit. Matrix. Over to math. Up to RREF. Tell it to look in A. And there's your answer. 2, -5, 4. 2, -5, 4. But remember, instead of x, y, z, this is a, b, c. So you go back to the original equation. A, x squared plus, or minus in this case. You could put plus and -5, or just put -5x plus c equals y. And that's the equation of that parabola. 2x squared minus 5x plus 4.